Rent is due. Jill wants Alex Doll's beard wants to see the Alex Doll's beard actually grows. Buying will prevent her. Oh, fucking great. Where the fuck is that bullshit? Fuck you, Yick. Piece of shit game. Fuck off. Anyway, let's see if there's any... You've been using that hoodie a lot lately. Shut up. Let's see if there is... Yeah. Yeah, how cute. There is some stuff. Motor City District is notorious for the number of illegal street races it sees each week, and the dozens of injured drivers it leaves every year. This time, it has been reported that 2 people died during a race hosted at the Gate Highway, otherwise known as the Death Lane. Transit Police is currently investigating the deaths, as well as the underground world of the illegal street racing. We have several suspects in regards to who is running this underworld, but nothing concrete as of yet. Chief of the Transit Police Department, J. Esposito, told the Augmented Eye the death of these 2 youngsters will be the last. However, that's a promise. I don't believe what happens in this cartoon. Cartoons are not for children. I don't think I read that last one. I've heard there's a defamation campaign against the district, though. They're still largely colorful, but the themes they touch have become rather dark. In fact, every cartoon on air today has dark themes. It's come to the point where innocent animated characters are no longer a thing. I suppose children are young adults from birth now, but enter Touch Fluffy Tale, a new show that aims to challenge the current trend. No deep lore, no obscure adult references, no stupid deep plots, just fun with numbers and fluffy tales, said the TFT producer who asked to remain anonymous to avoid internet backlash. I don't want death threats for making a cartoon for actual kids. Stop. I rescued you. I touch your tail if I want. Olympics. For the 10th consecutive year, the GC Olympics returns to the emblematic Super Silver Thunderdome, this time with a representative from the elusive country of Kanyevania. Prime Minister Quincy, who is in charge of the committee, told the Augmented Eye that it wasn't easy getting in touch with Kanye, and that we had to abide by some of his religious rules in order to see some of their best competitors come to the country. Kanyevania's main religion, Kanyeism, prohibits the existence of nanomachines inside the body, and as such, competitors from said country had to perform specific treatments in order to repel the swarm. It's a temporary solution, but it will do the trick. Because tacky bodysuits weren't practical for sports. I already read that. Anyone watching it? I don't even have a TV, so useless. Julianne is old and busted. I heard you talking shit about my waifu like I wouldn't find out. Is it going to be censored? I don't think so. The show was rather tame as far as I know. I'm gonna marry Julianne. Oh man, I remember watching this show back when I was like 10. I think I discovered porn thanks to it. You will never discover Rule 34 the first time again. Why keep trying? I've never seen this show before. Is it any good or is it just a meme? It's a meme show. There's nothing outstanding. What about the sequels? Are those going to be broadcasted as well? The sequels are shit. Is your lip trembling? No. Well, it was nice to not have to fucking drink for a little bit, given Meg a Christmas, but, back to work. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Jill's in the back sorting an ingredients shipment, and I've got things to do. So the dog's in charge. Okay, bye. What? Wait, the dog what? Okay, first order, pet me. No. Pet me. No. I'm in charge, and I want you to pet me. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Jay. Won't pet you. You'll pet me sooner or later. They all do. Won't. Will. You called. He said Will, not Jill. Who the hell is Will? Nobody. Don't be rude with poor Will. There's no Will. Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up. Who, me or Will? You go back to whatever you were doing. Alright. And you stand by. Only if you pet me. Go. Fuck just happened? Well, are we spirited today? Talking about how... Virgilio? Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy. Well, putting up an act can be tiring, you know. So it's all an act then. Wasn't it obvious? I guess. Would you mind getting me a Bleeding Jane? Sure. Virgilio wants a Bleeding Jane. Oh, very straightforward. I appreciate this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And make it big. Blended. Here's fucking... How much left do I have in this fucking cup? God, whatever. Bleeding Jane, here you fucking go, you asshole. Ugh. Bleeding Jane. It's gotten warm. Ice is melted. Fuck. This is the thing. So tired of putting on an act, can't explain. It's a long story, and I'd honestly rather not talk about it right now. Hopefully I can make through the rest of this day with what's remaining in the cup. Fair enough, what made you change your mind though? Well, for one thing, it's safer for me to now. Pompous buffoon act was mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer? It's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? Yes. You do know how weird that sounds, right? It sounded weird? You try not to raise suspicion, but you act in a bombastic manner that screams you're there. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. Huh? I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself, but I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention, but then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. And depending on how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read, giving me yet another layer of enigma. Huh? Well, congrats, no offense, but I fell right into your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me. Thanks. Say, can you give me something spicy? Sure. Something spicy. Bloomlight. That's what I gotta do, cause it be spicy. Look at that word. That says spicy. S-P-I-C-Y. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I can be big. It be big. That is that good? Ice rocks. No, fuck. Ice rocks? Yeah, sure. It's ice and age. Dumbass bitch. That bitch being me. Here's to the fucking drink. Here. Aren't you fascinated? It's fucking warm. Fuck. Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be toxic for other creatures. Fun fact, birds do not experience spiciness from peppers. They do not experience capsaicin spiciness. That's because peppers actually benefit from birds eating them because they don't digest the seeds and instead spread them when they poop them out. Do you like spicy things, bartender? I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan. That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with a passion. Do you like it? Lots, not only in regards to painfully spicy things, but also the way mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I'm more of a that last sentence kind of spice. I don't like painfully spicy because then I get stomach issues and that fucking sucks. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. Yo, real shit, that sounds fucking delicious. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. Let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages now. Hey, bartender. Call me Jill. Wanted to apologize. You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior and thank you about that. Don't worry, I actually feel like I was too rude to you last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client after all. Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else has violently lashed out at me yet. You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Virgilio even your real name? Might be, might not. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities in sordid pasts. Jill, Jamie, you. Did you say something? Just rambling. Pay me no mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar? I was avoiding some chaps and came to this alley. Huh. Again? Again? In my time here, I've heard avoided people and ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the bar here thinking about the runaway public. Make me sound like a criminal. You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by an insistent salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because the salesman is a more active predator, I don't know. troublesome part of the city right near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much. I don't mind it. Do you think I'm sort of criminal, though? Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen the other days. In any case, can I get something bitter here? On it. Dude wants something bitter, and by bitter he means the Grizzly Temple. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck, I missed Bronson. Fuck, that's 9. And the Karma Trine. Trine. And I can be big. I'ma get paid, bitch. Fuck. There we go. Thanks, buttons. Blend that shit. Oh, I'm excited to get done with this cup, because once I do, I'm gonna fucking take a mad piss and get a refill. Ugh. Here. This works. You like coffee, Miss Bartender? It's weird it may sound from a smoking bartender. No, I don't. Yo, same. Well, I get it. It's not for everyone. That cat boomer the other day. What about her? Still scared of her? Not really, but she looks so familiar. Maybe you're mixing her up with another cat boomer. No, that's not it. It's like the bandaged girl last time. Even with the bandages, there's just something really familiar about her. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come to you when you stop stressing about it. You might be right. Well, I leave you for now, bartender. Thanks for everything. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. And here we are, another mute person wandering into the bar. Anything I can help get you? Gut punch. Okay. Gut punch. A punch for the gut. And not fruit punch either. Fruit punch is fucking delicious, though. I'm gonna make it big before I start loading up on the alcohol. There we go. Age, mix, and here's my own little punch to the gut. Fuck. Here. Oh, you got it right. So, what's up now? Bit of holiday blues, you could say. So you celebrate Mega Christmas? Why wouldn't I? You look more like a Festivus kind of guy. Why does everyone keep saying that? Well, Festivus is a celebration going against the capitalist madness, and that is Mega Christmas. And you know, cheapskate. If you have something to say, say it. I refrain. Although, now that I think about it, holiday blues is not really tied to a specific celebration, just the season. Season of consumers' craze. Mega Christmas is just a mockery of what the real Christmas once was. I mean, the season has slowly become enslaved to the corporations over time. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much, but then came the Turbo Male guy. He started a yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in the ring. Turbo Male? That can't be his ring name. It is. Really? Such a tacky name was accepted? His partner was Buster Master, and his rival was Dr. Chris Max. Tacky names were not a problem. I mean, I knew there was a wrestler that dressed as Santa every year. I also knew that this guy became insanely popular and the stunt got out of control. And of course, that's the part everyone sings about. Santa became Nega Santa, thanks to the Redmond family. Nega Santa sees the error of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa. If you notice that I'm pronouncing that, putting a specific enunciation on that word, that's because I don't want to mispronounce it. Renaming the holiday Mega Christmas, it is very easy to mispronounce it, and if you mispronounce it, bad shit happens. At least, I don't want to mispronounce it. And then every company jumped on the bandwagon, and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed. Anyone noticed. I do want to say I don't want to mispronounce it just because we all know what the mispronounced word would possibly be. Especially given alcohol, who knows what the fuck I would say. Mispronounce, slur my words and accidentally create a slur. But it's not because, oh, I don't want to do it because, oh no, bad social reproduction. It's because, no, it's a fucked up word. Nah, I don't want to say it. So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring name Turbo Male. Yep. And that makes the whole holiday sound like a joke. Holiday is a joke. And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus. No I don't. Do you know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? Kind that's so lame and bland that they only talk about how they're better because they celebrate Festivus. Like those jerks who only eat Nuke and think they're better than everyone else. I see. Anything else I can get you? Get me a fringe weaver, will ya? Sure. Very easy order. He literally asked for it. And it's just straight, pure Karmatrine. In addition to like a little hint of aldehyde. Alright, it's full up. Aged mix. Serve. Here's my own little sip of alcohol. Ugh. Alright, thanks. Any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street? Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. Lynchings of White Knight stopped, so there's that. Really? Something about the armor. I haven't gone much on that one yet. All in all, madness following the attacks on the bank seemed to settle down a bit. That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attacks emerged yet? All records of whatever happened there have been long deleted. Security cams, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become more of a mystery now. I wonder if Say plans on retestifying. Does anybody know if Say went there in the first place? Maybe the wiping of everything actually protects her somehow. Hey bartender, you okay? Sorry, got distracted. There's not much to say, really. There's the odd silly rumor here and there. Like the vending machine's tasers malfunctioning and applying more strength. Or that the writer of The Last Reign in the World is actually living here as a brain in a jar. Those are the kind of rumors that you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might hold that one last piece of info you need, but you also hear crap like that. I see. Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender. Please come again. Okay then. But no, wait, she's out. Jill, you there? Yeah, taking a break. Let me know if someone comes in. Things are pretty quiet outside. Jill! Ah, Miss Kim. Just call me Kim. Sounds weird to be called Miss. You seem to be in a good mood. I got some money from Make a Christmas. Wouldn't you be happy? I guess. What can I get you? I'll have a beer. Okay. Let's get Kim a beer. Make it big. Gotta get that paycheck. 4 Flanergide and 8 Karmatrine mix. And I'm gonna finish up my cup. Here we go. I'm not gonna refill until the day ends. I'm gonna say that right now. If there's any more drinks, I'm just gonna drink water. Fuck it. Ugh. Here. Thanks. So, how have you been doing? Pretty good, actually. My hair stopped falling out. My appetite is coming back. I hadn't realized just how much the newspaper was weighing on me until I quit. I suddenly stopped feeling defeated. I just felt like I achieved a victory. Like I got a hold of my own life. It's nice to hear. Oh yeah, I'll start bartender training in January too. Huh, really? Yeah, I did some research and it sounded cool. BTC gives you many benefits, so it sounds like a good thing to me to do for the time being. I don't know if it's what I want to do for the rest of my life, but it's a good start. It'll give me time to think on the next course of action. Bit of advice, don't go for BTC housing plans unless you absolutely have to. You have to sign a contract for at least 5 years of service with a cut in pay and tips. I was going to go for that one, but I backed down a bit at the last minute. How do you back down a bit? Well, I took the chance when the BTC found me an apartment. And instead of signing the BTC contract, I just asked for a regular one. I still have no idea how I got away with that one. I thought those apartments were built by them or something. Back in England, they are. They have their own real estate companies. Apartment complexes where they have the means to give discounted rooms to employees. But in this city, reality Nua holds an unspoken real estate monopoly. So, BTC can't easily offer such promises. Huh. Reality Nua is a bit weird as far as companies go. Their name has become synonymous with quality, brand built around certain expectations. But the truth is that Reality Nua has done little to no work in the last 10 years or so. Really. I mean, when they started, they managed to sell and build upon plots of land that everyone else gave up on. But they became a big name as far as real estate goes. But in reality, the company itself has actually done less than you'd think over the years. Most of the time, they're cashing in on their established properties or letting others work with them. I believe in the last 10 years or so, they've only started around 3 or 4 new projects, and they're all expansions of their already established ones. You seem to know a lot about it. Nah, I've just read a lot about it over time, especially after hearing my landlord ramble about them. I think it's all par for the course for real estate companies, really. But it's true that when you hear a name so much, you expect something, I don't know, different. But enough rambling on my side. You must be thirsty. Can I get you anything else? Let's try a Sugar Rush. Okay. I feel like I've been serving them a lot lately. Name S Sugar Rush. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Load it up. This bitch needs to get fucking wasted. Sugar Rush. And as I said, instead of fucking alcohol, I'm just gonna finish this bottle of water. Here you go. Yeah, that's good. That's a good change of pace. Here you go. Yay. Actually, Jill, I came here today to thank you. Me? Yeah, back when I first showed up here, I was in a really rough spot. I was shocked, I was tired, I was in a total mess. I even said some really mean things, but you had patience with me. Not to mention you helped me cool down and your boss saved me. And I don't know, I felt like I had to tell you all that before the year ended. Much appreciated, thanks. But anyway, how are you doing? Last time you were a bit off. I'm better now, thanks a lot. But here, it was weird to see you go like that. It always felt like you were putting up a cool bartender act. It did? You don't? I don't. Are you sure? What you saw as a cool bartender act is what everyone else has described as being cold. I mean, cold and cool do mean the same thing, but nah, I don't try to put up that act. Sorry to disillusion you. Too much of a mess to do such a thing. Huh. Disappointed? Surprised, actually. What led me to believe that you were putting on an act. And more importantly, how can I make use of it when I get assigned to a bar? I must investigate further. Good luck with that. Say, let's try something bubbly now. Alright, let's get a bubbly drink. It's fucking thing. I don't have anything suggesting anything, so I'm just gonna get her whatever's most pricey. Beer, 200. Still beer. Cobalt Velvet though. Cobalt Velvet though. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck shit. No. I made a mistake. I didn't make a mistake. You can't prove shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rocks mixed. Cobalt Velvet. Yet again, I'll have a drink of water, because yet again, I'm not going back up and getting a refill until I finish the day. That's some good water. It's warm. It's room temperature. But it's better than the fucking alcohol, that's for sure. It's actually refreshing. Thanks. Hey, Jill, I'm gonna need some ice. Ah, boss. Boss? Oh, I know you. Thank you, thank you. Hey, nice to see you're fine. I'm more than fine. I'm alive. I'm here. I avoided my biggest mistake in life thanks to your timely intervention. I don't know what overcame me. I just felt like everything was shouting. I'm gonna stop the shouting, so I just felt like it. Like, thank you. Don't even mention it. I just did what I felt was right. Jill, ice, please. Right. You're alright. Did you seek help? I know a couple of people that could help you. Don't worry. I'm perfectly fine. I've gone to a therapist a couple of times, and he says I'm okay. I just... something overcame me. But you intervened, and... I don't know what to say. You already said thank you. Saying that you're fine is more than enough for me. I should have came to thank you earlier. I owed you that at least. Don't worry. Just go out and be happy. You have a second chance, so use it as best as you can. I will. I'll be leaving. Happy New Year, Jill, and thank you again. Please come again. So, a couple of weeks ago, I read some news about a woman saving a suicidal girl, catching her midair. Would you know something about that, boss? Maybe, maybe not. Whoever it was probably just did it because it was the right thing to do. Feeling lonely? That voice. Hey, Joe. Long time no see. Really long time no see, seriously. Feels like it's been for over a year since I last saw you. I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. So I just wanted to wait in the background until the tension wore off a bit. Earth Joe, I'm talking to you here. If I ignore her, she'll leave. I'm not an unfathomable sense of dread. You can't just ignore me, you know. Julianne Stingray, I'm talking to you. Calm down. Don't fall for her taunts. How does she know my full name, though? I thought your full name was Julianne Natalie Stingray. Did you legally remove the Natalie? Never mind that. Is she reading my thoughts? Yeah, I mean, they're kind of written in the middle of the screen. Hard not to see them, actually. Alright, that's it. I'm going crazy. That's such a self-centered way to see the world. Well, you assume that you're crazy because you can't accept that this world could be weirder than you think. This world is amazing because of the things you just can't explain. And just because only you experience something that doesn't mean it's a lie or that you're crazy. I mean, just look at Asmer. No, I'm pretty sure that's what a crazy person would say in this scenario. You acknowledge me. Shit. That's good. I'm not serving you anything. What? Why? Last time you came, I had to clean the drinks I served you off the floor. Don't be like that. Drinks were also paid for with my money. I don't know how you did it, but that set any and all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was gonna buy some curry with the money I had to put up with those drinks. Dog duty done. I know we have slow days, but for God's sake. You okay? You look angry. I'm fine. Good job out there. I'm bad. Ah, boss, what happened? Meeting cut short. At least I drank the Hassis bottles. Are you okay? You look distraught. I'm fine. So they really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. And you're wearing jeans under a skirt? Why? Just why? To annoy people, of course. Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out. But they can't bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong. There are things like spats, after all. It's uncannily right. Not all that wrong, and they can't stop staring. Not like anyone other than me could see it, though. They could see it if they wanted to. Jill, you're making an awful lot of faces there. You okay? Yeah, just remembering stuff. Man, I miss not being crazy. Boss, I'm leaving early today. And you stay here. Who stays here? Crap, did I just... You have to be the first person I've met who mixes their inner and outer voice. I thought I saw one of the dogs near the counter. Sorry. Oh, okay. Can I leave a bit earlier today? Sure. Thanks for taking care of the fort. What about me? You haven't left yet. I'll thank you when you leave. That's not what I... Whatever. Money for loneliness. Night of the ID Snatchers. Yeah, okay. There are cats in heat outside. I'd have blue balls if I still had any. So you want... What is it? The movie poster for the Night of the ID Snatchers. Sick. So I need to have 10 grand in my wallet. Yeah, I'm not quite there. I got 69,000. Nice. Anything new? Yeah, of course, there's new shit. couple of weeks ago, we wrote about Taylor, one of the brains on the Solar Animal Project. One of the highlights from the interview was unfortunately stripped from the finished version was a stray comment about how many people asked Taylor to change their name to Brian on a regular basis. I know people try to be funny, but I won't change my name for a punchline, Taylor told the AE team. I like the name Taylor, and there's nothing wrong with a Brian, but I just won't be a part of the joke. My life is worth more than that. Taylor's currently looking at their chances at becoming a senator in the upcoming electoral season. Taylor. Anime influence. During an unusual meeting held at Parliament today, delegates discussed the effects of anime on the population as nothing but filth, trash. I mean, they're right. A representative for the Workers' Party yelled during the meeting, if I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. Don't do that. I'd choke them with my own enhanced hands. Several anime studio heads have responded to the news. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing so much money into the local market. Yamake, a producer, told the Augmented Eye during the phone interview. I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre. You can trust me. It's a fucking medium. What the fuck are you talking about? Yes, important topics and all. Biker gang bullshit. The members of one of the largest biker gangs in the Motor City sector were arrested after the group's leader and her entourage were found at the site of the protest last Friday. Their leader, commonly known in the streets as Christine Love, declared to the press that they were unjustly arrested and that her gang was only there to defend protesters from the White Knights. Fuck. They're afraid of us. They know they can't take us down in the streets, so they use protesters as a shield, and we had no option but to surrender, Love told AE during a phone conversation. They're currently detained and awaiting for trial. The formal charges are unknown so far. Isn't she a game developer? She's many things. Is this the new one? It's finally here. I can't believe I'm alive for this day. Thank you, based God. All boards report in. What are the boards, you idiot? Nice, more stupid moe blobs. YY gets a new season, but the actual best YY is still up in the air. My internet service gets cut off tomorrow because I can't afford it tomorrow. Wake me up. Get a job, you stupid neat. Oh god, here we go. Prepare hot cocoa, sit in comfy couch, put my favorite mega Christmas sweater. Put on my makeup. See snow falling outside, turn on the heater, get my blanket, watch Glorious YY, and fall asleep when it ends. I am the comfy. I wish I was as comfy. Have work tomorrow. Enjoy the you-dos for me, Danger You. Sounds cute. For nerds, maybe. She is right, after all. Alright, before I hit up work, I'm gonna go get a refill, piss, and maybe grab a slice of pizza, so I'll be back in a shortcut. Something I noticed as soon as I got up is that my light headache was traded for a little bit of dizziness. Anyway, time to go to work. Wink if you wish, if you're gonna wish yourself some luck, Jill. There you go. Let's go. I also had a nice slice of pizza. It's got like grilled chicken and green pepper on it. Shit's fucking delicious. Love it. It's my go-to pizza, basically. It's nice. It's real nice. Good evening. Hey Jill, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Isn't that a bit too soon? Why? Did someone famous get killed at a New Year's party? No, I mean, never mind. Sure, I'm in for it. Great. And Jill? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. Hey, I mean, where is he? He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now. Back? See? So, you coming to the New Year's party too, Jill? It's not like I have anything else to do, so... I told you. We're depressing people. Oh yeah, the kid from the other day, Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. A note? Gabby? Let's see. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. Fuck. And so, it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up. Chat. I can't tell if that's from all the drinking or from the pizza. Probably both. I want to catch up. Chat for a while. Do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to a fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. Please, I really want to talk to you, Gabby. Wow, the girl's a big vocabulary. She was always a smart one. 31st. It's written in different handwriting? Oh yeah, she asked me when would you be here then relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might have not been the best idea, now that I think about it. Boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. What? Why? Because I really don't want to face Gabby again. Now it's coming back to me. What drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years? Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake, and it's painful to face your mistakes. And fear of what they might say. With Lenore, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore was in the right to break up with me, and Gabby was in the right to hate me. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and... Jill, you idiot! Eh? You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Did you just say to Armitage that you hated this feeling like that? Armitage? Titty hacker. Alma, right. I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister, but now you have a chance to make amends. Not only that, you have us watching your back, so I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick? Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like that. I don't want to run away this time. I know, bitch. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be. Hey, boss? Thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah. Anyways, let's start the day. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago, I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore. Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yep. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. I'm not. I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Happy holidays. Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Sorry for that outburst. Why? You look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please? Sure. And the red-headed cat boomer wants a cobalt velvet. That'll be 2 Adelheid, 3 Flannerjack, that's 4. At least it'll be right if I keep making it big. Can't say I made mistakes. I never made a fucking mistake. It was all purposeful. It was all determined and planned. Mix that shit. Well, I have a new drink. Fuck. Here. Thanks. It tasted mostly water. Mostly because I poured the water second this time. Are you meeting with Say today? She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted a drink here, and since I was coming here too. Sadly, I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How's she been lately? She's better. Wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it keeps clean, as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will all make her go back to her old ways. It was a rough spot, wouldn't say it was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close, and her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Say is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. Yeah, fuck schools. Schools are for bitches. Basically branded her a failure. She even dropped out. Would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, say it was totally different from during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused, always frowning, total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look across her face and it scares me. Comparing her to her teen self, though, people mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Say knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Give me something cold and sweet, will ya? Sure. And by cold and sweet, I'm not talking about, you know, the characters in this game. I'm talking about a Moonblast. Because it's got ice and it's sweet. So get 6... Oh, how... Yep, that was definitely not just me fucking flailing my mouse around. Accidentally clicking shit. But, oh no. I didn't mean to press that button like a fucking dipshit. Like a fucking cocksucker. Like the fucking piece of shit cum chugger I am. Anyway. Blend that shit. Moonblast. Here. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Say asked for, you know. Now that you mention it. You know, back when Say reappeared, it seems that she came here first. Oh yeah, she told me that. Glad she found a familiar face after all that chaos. She did tell you... Did she tell you what we had to talk at the back bar? You did? Well, it's nothing that important, but she was devastated. Devastated, you know? She was afraid. Tired. It hit me quite hard, not only seeing her covered in bandages, but also seeing her so cheerful before. I guess I should be thanking you then. You what? When I met her with her, she told me you calmed her down quite a bit. I did? I'm guessing with all that was going on, the desire to not worry me weighed on her. It has happened before, so it's good that there is someone else for her to share her stress with. Thanks. Sure. I don't think I did anything noteworthy, but sure. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe, and the cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel a warmth there that uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. Finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they are also more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there, though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that too. But I just want one. I'm asking for one for me, adding one to your order. Ah, that, right. 2 beers. I'm gonna make a big... Fuck it. I need pay. I need that sweet, sweet paycheck. Oh man, that fucking paycheck. Oh, it gets me all hot and bothered. You know what I'm saying. Slot 2. 2 Adelhyde. 4 Bronson Extract. 2 Powdered Delta. More of that and some of this. Yeah, only some. It's not like it's the biggest ingredient in the fucking drink. And here's the big sippies of my own. Here. Thank you. Thanks. Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, where's Say? Where's Say? Why do they call you just Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, I still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. Little guy managed to get his head and a paw inside before getting stuck. It was plastic, so they couldn't just try and break it. It's messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fellow was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah. Well, we'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with Dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be there. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Say. Careful. Please come again. You want to come too? Love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some fun. Broke some glasses. Ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. Classy for Say. Say, how would you like a cobalt velvet? A big one. I bet you like these big. I bet you do. 10 of these. Fucking drag them over, you dumb bitch. Dumb bitch being me. Rocks. Mix. Cobalt velvet. Here's to sippy. Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. Is Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Really? There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow she got into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was a spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa and made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation. Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirits, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid. Huh. Speaking of things that you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she's worried about you going back to your old ways, something about a rough period where you were angry or something. Oh, that? It's sweet that she's worried, but I won't go back to those days just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore. Expected as much? Told her as much. Hey, can you get me something bubbly? Sure. And by bubbly, she also means same fucking thing. So let's just prepare it the same exact way. That way being big. It's big. Rocks, mixed, cobalt velvet, salute. Here. Bubbly, bubbly. Hey, Jill. I don't know how Stella got her eye. Huh? I feel like you shouldn't tell me that. I told you my story. I mean, she likes you enough. It's fine. Remember when I told you one night, White Knight saved me from another? Well, that's about the other one. Apparently, he was running away after doing something. Dunno. We were at the park and he held us a hostage. At one point, they tried to approach and he gouged Stella's eye out. I tried to stop him, but he just went and kicked me. I still remember that kick. I could feel my ribs breaking. There was pain in places I didn't know could feel pain. From time to time, I still relive that day. Kicking my torso, Stella screams. It's chilling. I briefly regained consciousness after the kick, and when I felt like I was being lifted, White Knight that attacked us was on the floor, not moving. I was on another White Knight's shoulder. He took his helmet off and put it on as an anguished Stella. Passed out. When I came to, I was in a hospital. Apparently the kick ruptured a couple of organs and I was put on emergency care. I woke up because Stella was punching my leg, telling me to wake up. Damn. Just damn. What made you bring this up? I bring this up because that guy that was here last time I came, I think he's the one that saved us. No fucking way. Virgilio? Really? What made you think that? Sure, more pounds in the ears, but I'm pretty sure it's him. There's something about his face I just can't dismiss. I'd like to see him again. Do you know? Do you know the Steampunk Museum? That's where Virgilio there. Gotcha. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I'll go take my break, Jill. Sure. Fuck you! Wonder if I left food for 4. Some food for thought. Okay, I'm here. Dorothy? You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Ah, honey. You want something? Usual, I guess. Usual. I wonder what's wrong with her. Well, I guess Dorothy wants a piano woman. Count to 5, and then count to 5, and then count to 2. I said 2. Count to 3, and count to 3. And there you go. There's your piano woman. Here's to the P women. Here. This is nice. Nice. Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey, honey. How do you know what's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? What tells you everything is not actually fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer? And those ponderings brought you to the bar, or what? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I? Dorothy? So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sort. Sobs what? Solipsism, a theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See, that's another thing right there. That word. Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did they come from? Well, solis means alone and ipsi means self. Yes, but how did it come to be? Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises? And decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this? Doesn't mean it makes sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they stopped making sense. Why? Calm down, that's just semantic satiation. Stop making up words, honey. And then there's this counter. How can I be sure the counter is really here? It is. Please stop tapping it. Hold up, just making sure. I should get her a drink. At the very least, I'll have something to throw at her. So this is one of the times where I could just give her something real big spicy. Spicy? Real big pricey, not spicy. Pricey. It's rum time. Serve it up. Here you go. Fuck. Halfway done. It's not even a fucking hour in. Jesus Christ. Well, I did use less water than usual, so I'm gonna put some more water in. I used too much ice. There you go. That'll help extend this cup's lifespan. I'm tapping the counter so much, I'm this close to throwing you this at your face. Sorry. So let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. But I don't know. It was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts that started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all this real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it as a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? What tells me that you're real? Eh, for all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination, or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis, that's uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It's a couple of months, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. The panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and the fear that got worse. What did you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Rain in the World, one of my favorites. At one point I cried with the book and I realized I was crying over fake things, a story and its characters. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of a reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me. I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks. Okay then. What? Phew. Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made? And it burns and itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dana Zane. Oh, I've been here before. Mr. Mario, welcome back. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She's my boss. I'll get it for her. Right, sign here, please. It's a big package. Wonder what's inside. You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. Let's see. It's a wiener. A really big wiener. Hey, honey. The big package had a big wiener inside. What will your boss do with such a thing? I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it. Honey. Seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly. Stop. Maybe you could prepare some right now. What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener? I do. Seriously, Jill. She's the the making jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, jacket boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Come on, Mario. I'll buy you a drink. Might have another delivery, you know. This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you? I'm fine. One sunshine cloud for the Mario. Or the Mario, whatever the fuck he prefers. So it's already big, so I can just fucking load it up with alcohol. He's done his shift, so I don't fucking care how wasted he gets. On the rocks, blend that shit. Pick up my cup with the big sip. Alright, it's done. I'm spinning the ice a little bit, getting it mixed a little bit. Maybe it comes on, it's picked up on the mic. Probably. Oh, I got an ice cube. Thanks. Hey, call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy. Why'd you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way. What way, Willem? A man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... don't worry. I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you. Thanking me? Your package let me see honey here laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think. That made me happy, and I don't know. It fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered. Glad to help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, honey. Enjoy your big wiener. Out with you. She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it. I get it. Don't worry. You like guys. It's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the motor district? I spend all my free time in the motor district, actually. Why? Is it true that what they say about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also a semi-legal league going on there. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love, of course. Everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but truth is that nobody's faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So our gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh. Do you want anything else? I'll have a piano man. Alright. Dude wants to slurp up his men. I mean, that's what he's into. So I'll give it to him. Here is your big man. Your big piano man. Oh shit. It's already big. The piano man is by default big. Any bigger and it'd be too big. Too big for anyone to handle. But I'm sure he can handle this already big man. Here's your piano man. I got some more rice in my mouth. Yeah, this is nice. Hey, do an item? It's laughing. What are you trying to say with that laughter, Jill? No, we're not. What's wrong with you? Huh? You work with this hunk of man and you don't feel the least bit tempted? How can you be so calm with this smell so close to you? I've heard the expression "his past is a fucking weight I don't want to carry." Because his past is a fucking weight I don't want to carry. If he even has a past at all, I'm having my doubts lately. Implying he's not good game? Oh, don't misunderstand. Jill is good game. He's not bad looking. He's a gentleman. He's always attentive. But he's also distant and will take many steps back when he feels like he's getting too close to somebody. Don't have to marry him. Just push him into the closet and... not interested. You annoy me, bartender. You don't see what you have right in front of you. I'm out. Dude, why don't you push him into a closet? Come on. The fuck? Ah, Jill, you heartbreaking fuckboy. I mean, as long as Jill swings that way. If he is gay or bisexual, then like fucking why not? Get pushed into that closet, you fuckboy. Back. Did anything happen? I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Hey. I brought you a package. Ah, yes, my curated wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? And she's enjoying it. That's a new one. That's the pocket money. I'm out of excuses. I appreciate that.